This nibble originally aired on RSBANDB Update, episode 857, Party Hat Fever. Enjoy. You close off the quest by talking with Closure, of course, and you get your lamp and the teleport animation override, but there is one other thing you can do with this.
Secret.
This is where it becomes interesting. Closure disappears. So you take the opportunity to go into the back room of his study. And inside of the drawer, one of the drawers, you find what effectively amounts to a clue scroll. And this clue scroll leads you to Relomia, the emissary NPC in Draenor Village. And you dig beside her and you uncover the clue scroll. That's where you get the outfit from, which looks tremendous, I might add.
Yeah, it's very cool.
There is also
turn on bloom. Turn your bloom onto high, and it just pops.
Yeah. So there's also some extra dialogue with Relomia in Draenor. I almost gave away what was going to happen with this.
Yeah, I missed that when I played.
I actually have not done this yet on my main. I've been focused so heavily on questing on the alt that I have not gone back on my main to claim the extra reward yet. So I'm excited to read through that when I get there.
So, and I'm going to spoil this for you right now because I am going to read it. So you ask what the riddle was, and you obviously the riddle takes you to Draenor Village, and then when the character says, "Wait, are you saying that shadow and light, or light and shadow?" And then as your character says that, boom, the light voice appears. Do you think she means us? And the shadow voice says, why would she? No one else knows about us but your character name. Relomia says, I meant light and shadow. Then they both get excited. See, she does mean us. And then shadow voice says, she doesn't know what she's talking about. And then following that, we learn that Relomia can hear the light and shadow voices as well, because she says, of course I know what I'm talking about, silly. Your character says, wait, you can hear them? Shadow voice says, there's nothing special about this one. Don't be silly. Light voice says, hey, Relomia's cool in my book. Don't be mean. And then this dialogue ends off with Relomia saying, thanks, Light, you're my favorite, but shh, don't tell Shadow. Your character's still surprised that she can hear them. And Relomia says, obviously I have my own. They're not like yours. Mine are green and blue. The blue one's all spontaneous and curious, and the green one measured and cautious. They've been quiet since I started reading my biography, though. But now is not the time for this. Go solve the riddle. So the light and shadow is not necessarily the same across everybody. Light and shadow is the world guardian.
The gift of Sliske.
So the gift of Sliske isn't necessarily that it's light and shadow for every being on Gielinor. It's light and shadow specifically for you, the world guardian.
Well, and we don't know, because we started hearing the voice after we received the gift of Sliske at the end of, what was that, Endgame? So it may be that it is only Sliske's chosen who hear this, and we will remember that Sliske has very few living followers. like very few.
Yeah, I mean, Relomia was added basically because everyone kept bothering Mod Raven. Everyone kept going to Raven saying, we want to follow Sliske. He said, why? He's the bad guy. Fine. I'll send you an emissary who insults you all the time.
Yeah. And so it may be that it's a Sliske specific thing, and that, like, we can read a lot, I think, into those voices potentially, and how she hears them, and how that affects kind of, we'll say, Time Guardian and potential future. Like, we could wax endlessly, I think, like, coming up with theory crafting on this.
Yeah.
Not to get too crazy into it, but it is. Yeah, I mean, the other thing too is that she can hear them, and nobody else that we've heard of can hear those voices.
Yeah, and she can hear ours, but we can't hear hers.
Are they good or bad?
Yeah.
Which,
though I guess that they're not speaking because she said she was reading her biography, so we don't know if we could hear.
Maybe.
Hers.
But so that's got something to do with all of everything as well, I think. Well, they'll unpack that at some point.
Yeah.
The gift of Sliske is a double-edged sword. We do not know what was done to us, or is it actually Sliske that is these voices, or is it a fragment of his personality? Is it just the idea of him that is, speaking through these personas? Did he go mad by going too deeply into the Shadow Realm too often?
Oh, that's an interesting thought.
Did his personality get split among all of these people that were present around the, who knows? So time is going to have to tell us for all of that.
Yeah, and I think if anything, at the end of the day, this just sets Relomi up to be used in a very different way than players have anticipated her being.
Absolutely.
You can find full episodes of RSBANDB Update right here on this YouTube channel. If you found this video useful or just enjoyed it, like and subscribe, or leave a comment.